Ooh, my back.
Good, Nick. You're back.
No, just shoveling will do that to you.
No.
You move a bit, your back hurt.
14 inches of pure.
14 inches of venom would have been preferable. At least the thing that hurts normally wouldn't have hurt. It would have been a different space. Probably everything, actually, because they call it 14 inches of venom, but it's he has a bad habit of just treating you like dirt.
God damn it, I was not going to make a 14 inches of venom joke.
I have literally been waiting to do it.
God fucking damn it. I walked right into that one.
No, I'm not going to make a joke this time. These screens have been coughing too much.
Jak and Daxter clone. We're gonna play like it's Jak and Daxter on 2008.
Tunnel Rhino.
Ow. Ow. Stop falling. Everybody bout at me. Everybody then again. Hey guys, it is here 925 here with Segalius.
Hello.
And whoever shows up later. Knowing everyone.
There will be dozens. Okay, maybe not dozens, but there will be people.
Hello.
See, I was right. There would be people.
Hello.
I am a people. Hello, it is me.
The people.
Give it to you. The people.
So, I own this, but I don't trust my disc. So, I don't trust my disc, so I'm just going to do the backup, because I don't know how long the loading would be. So, I'm just going to do the backup that I have of it. Anyway, this was my first PS2 game. It is made by Disney Interactive.
Whoa, that's crazy. It's almost like they, own the IP. Although, they could have given it to another studio.
We like Bizarre Creation.
Probably did.
The
Yeah,
studio.
it was bizarre.
I have no idea what they've done. And as Dobie, surround.
On the clearest.
So we are
Bizarre
skipping
Creation.
any scenes of the movie. I am sorry, but like, you want scenes of the movie?
Watch the movie.
Watch the fucking movie. I'm not fighting Disney on
Fur
this.
fighters? What?
What?
One of the games. The reason I know Bizarre Creations logo is because they did fighting games, and at least one of them, Fur Fighters, ended up on Matt McMuscle's Worst of series. They also did Blur. Oh, here's a game that Shadow would like: James Bond Bloodstone. Activision Collection, Geometry Wars Retro Evolved, The Club. Oh.
There you are, Jim.
And
I've
Boom
been
Boom
tinkering with
Rocket.
this map device,
Maybe
and I've
that's
made
the
some
right one.
startling discoveries.
So we already have the ability to teleport already. That you have at the end of the movie.
Jim,
We also have
that
morph
sort of
right
attitude
away.
that will get you into serious
For
trouble.
some fuck.
It's more fun for the gameplay,
Yeah.
To these ancient navigational beacons.
So
Italian astronomic records show that
as
there are
we
hundreds of
Dr.
these
Doppler.
Ah.
How the fuck do I remember his name? Like, I remember his name. I remember Jim. I remember John Silver, but like that's cheating.
Sorry, he's dead, Jim.
Keep your wits about you. You may have to
I'm
perform
sorry,
tasks
he's dead,
to get
Jim.
the job done.
The funny thing is, in the movie, he made I'm a doctor, not a whatever joke in the.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not an escalator.
So, if it ain't obvious, this is a Jak and Daxter clone.
So this company made 21 games. The Killing Game show, which I've never heard of, on the Genesis, Amiga, and the Atari ST.
Hi, John Silver.
Vertical platformer. Okay. Wiz and Liz, which sounds like a Wizard Lizard and cover band. What was the name of that group?
That I do. And it be John Silver at your
Something in the Wizard Lizard.
Handyman, and just between you and me.
Oh,
You're a scallywag.
Billy the Wizard.
The docs hired me.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Yo, Lizards.
They're a well-known band, and I don't know much about them other than that. And Kathleen from Loading Right Around likes them.
Just press the jump button, followed by the attack.
It's okay. So Wiz and Liz is a generic platformer from the Genesis. Okay. After Wiz and Liz, they worked on Formula One, followed by Formula One Championship Edition, both for Windows and PlayStation 1. Then they made Fur Fighters, one of the worst games of all time in the fighting game genre. Then they went on to make 2 more racing games before Disney's Treasure Planet: Metropolis Street Racer and a little on the Dreamcast, and a little-known game called Project Gotham Racing on the Xbox original. Then they went on to make 2 versions of Disney's Treasure Planet, PS2/PS3, weird, and Game Boy Advance. Then they worked on Project Gotham Racing almost non-stop for years. 2, 3, and 4, only stopping to develop Geometry Wars Retro Evolved. Boom Boom Rocket, Best of the Underground. I don't even know what that is. That was when they were bought, right before they were bought by Activision. Geometry Wars Galaxies. Then after they were bought by Activision, they released The Club. If you don't know The Club, good. Geometry Wars Retro Evolved 2, Blur 1, which makes them actually a very competent dev at racing games, and then 007 Bloodstone before Activision put a bolt into both of their kneecaps. Because Activision.
You'll see what your new muscles can do.
Mm.
Watch out though, matey.
Activision.
These things never last for long.
Division.
Mm.
So, we have different objectives. Collect 100 gross, smash the red crates. Like, we have usually five beacons per thing. And for some odd reason, we have the ability to... We have the ability to use the portals from the end of the movie. Don't ask me how.
Weird.
Like, also, if you always have, like, some kind of the 30 bits, you will always have enough to survive a hit.
Yeah, probably.
And I don't think we have lives, but we do have, so
I don't believe we have lives. We're video games. We have many lives.
I mean, we have infinite lives in that case. I mean, we don't have...
Yeah, we're gamers. We don't have lives. Get it? Because, social awkwardness. Yay.
Which is only true for a very small subset of our population.
But stereotypes persist.
Mostly because of a group of people that I won't talk about because it's delving into politics.
Republicans.
It's a different group, but related to that pretty closely, yes.
Conservatives. Jackasses.
No, random fucking groups
Jocks.
of, no, give me a second to formulate the words. Random groups of people who think they own anime.
Fundamation?
But in reality, they're just jerks who gate run.
Fundamation?
No. God damn it, Shadow. I mean, the random jerks are like, it's not a video, it's not a good anime unless it has a lolly in it. Sort of people, you know what I mean? There's always a lot of those idiots. I could go into it. The VTubing community has more than a couple of them, but I don't really want to. I really don't want to bother you guys with it. Some of you heard of Nexenor at least.
Wherever you roam.
That's the annoyer. He's one of them at least.
So these fuckers take 3 hits to kill. I'm pretty sure if you leave a mission or if you die, I don't remember which it is, but if you do something with the green energies you have to collect, you have to recollect them if you leave the level. Or if you die, I'm not sure. We can test that. Yep, if you die, you have to recollect them. It's your temporary thing. Lovely. Like a lady. Lovely. Punch you in the face. Can I just point out that Jim is strong enough to punch a robot and win? Granted, it takes 3 punches, but, like, I'm pretty sure that's more punches than I could do to a robot. Oh,
I mean,
the-
any of us can punch a robot. The question is, will our hand break afterwards?
Apparently his hand won't. Remember, Jimbo is someone who skirts authority. And the intro is at least until he joins the military. And he's like, so what's your guys' memory of the movie?
I definitely watched it at some point. It has been a long time, to say the least.
I mean, fair. It's been a long time for me too. So Red, you got any memories of?
Oh, hello again, lad. Now, this type of pad lets him morph into a spare hand for flipping switches. Ain't that right, little one?
Flipping switches.
If you ever come across a switch that's too big for you, find one of these pads and press the jump button. Morphy will do the switching for you. But you've only got a wee bit of time before the effect wears off, so best be quick about it.
Those chicken robots will explode. Have a tendency to explode. Explode. And we got the generic free look button that all PS2 platformers had at the time. So what's everyone doing?
A little bit of work.
Work.
Excuse me. Yeah, I have to do a little bit of work.
I had to catch the Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. Did Red leave?
Red. Yeah, he dropped off. It's okay though. It happens. You weren't kidding about this being
Jak and Daxter clone?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing it doesn't have is the Jak and Daxter roll, but otherwise I would have caught up.
He had the spin, that's good enough. What's your movement tech?
Double jump.
No speed tech.
Okay, who pinged me and why? It's Poldu, it's Poldu. Instead of a roll button, there's a walk slower button.
It's a sneak button, isn't it?
Hey there, Delilah, why you running away from me again? I fell into a pit and then I don't know. And my Jak and Daxter thing is taken, and I'm immediately pressing the R1 button, but I'm also, since that's the crouch button, not the, I am actively making myself go slower.
Good to know. A punch causes you to move forward half a step, so you can fall off cliffs easily. And spin kick can knock you off ledges because it knocks you back.
Learning about this game or Jak and Daxter specifically?
Just looking at the controls for this game to see if there's anything.
There's also an
You can
auto.
double jump and then spin kick in the air to get more distance.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I did know that.
Spin kick was raise you off the ground a tiny bit. Quickly press X to jump, then X again, then finish with another spin kick. X or O X X O. Full 3 jumps is never really necessary.
It really looks like you can only double jump. And then circle.
Speedy boots. Protects you from lava. Fucking Weird Owl reference to this guide. Ugh. On Solar Surf, you can keep the doubloons, but you lose the green energy to collect if you don't get all 10.
I haven't done every level.
Mm-hmm.
I caught the Dyla. I'm missing 3 doubloons and I don't know where they are, 'cause I think I've caught my doom of the cold. Of the hole. Hey there, Delilah. I'm gonna be honest, I've never beaten this game, but a lot of the time when I got far, my save would get deleted. Cause we didn't have a... Went to New York City.
I see. So you can have 21 doubloons in the second area, 32 in the second, up to the door with the arms. The fourth area, you only get 6. In the fifth area, you get 24, it looks like. And then you get the rest from chasing Delilah.
I think I missed
So
something.
you can be done now with the doubloons.
If I got them all, which I probably didn't, knowing me. Doubloon.
Sploosh, kaboom.
Sploosh. Kaboom. Hi, Blaze.
A person!
Yeah.
Welcome to not Jak and Daxter. It's honestly not a bad, like, thing, but it's like it's off enough where it really bugging me, because where there would be a roll button, there's a walk slow button. There's a sneak button.
This is a PS2 game. You have an analog stick. Why do you need a walk slow button?
Because technically you don't need it, but it's more of a sneak button. It's more of a duck and sneak button. Doesn't roll, which is stupid. But also there's a stealth portion in the later level, and it fucking sucks, and I hate it, and it scares the crap out of me. Though those robots that arrest Jim freaking scared the fucking shit out of me. Because they're part of a stealth thing, and just like, that's on the later half of the Montresor spaceport levels. I'm trying to find 3 doubloons, which are the precursor orbs equivalent. Because one of the things is collect 100 doubloons. Which button? I'm missing 3. Shadow doesn't know where. But hey, we got a hammer. So Blaze, do you have memories of Treasure Planet, the movie?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think this is probably one of my most watched movies. Disney movies. One of them. I also watched the DVD extras a lot, where it talks about pirates and stuff. Yeah, but I was too chicken shit to watch Pirates of the Caribbean. Why? Have you seen... Have you seen that movie? It has skeletons. Skeletons are scary. Young Shadow was just... Oh! 3 doubloons. Yay! So, the goal is to complete the objectives to get these beacons. And, we already have access to the teleport network. For some odd reason. We also have Morph and Captain Long John Silver, even though we're on Montresor.
Don't worry about it.
And now we have the first solar sail level. And we are skipping all movie cutscenes because I don't want to deal with Disney.
Jim, I've discovered another portal.
That makes
Might
this so
be the
much
ideal
easier.
opportunity for you to use that solar surfing contraption of yours.
Having fun, you two?
Enough blabbering, Doc.
Yeah.
Better to tell the lad what he's got to do. Now, these here solar surfers are marvelous craft. Maneuverable as a manta bird in a meeting camp. There's some dangerous things out there, so lower the sail on your surfer.
Yeah, his face did not translate well to a 3D model.
I don't like.
Of this era.
Yeah.
It's been streamlined and such. Drop the
I feel like in modern, like a modern,
things.
like
Bones a beast, but
m-
Now see here, Jim. I think that speed will be the key to success with this task. You must race against the clock to get through these gates.
there's plenty of doubloons here too for you to be finding. And don't
I
forget to keep your eyes
I
open
cannot
for
promise I'll be
every
completing
next-
all the solar sailing missions if I don't have to. So also, you see green energy. They go away if you die. Well, they go away. You have to recollect them, I mean.
Yeah, you need to do them all in one run.
The lights from God are a boost.
Rods from gods, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Jim! I knew you could do it.
Oh,
Here, Jim.
of course.
Surely one step closer.
Yeah, you look perfectly fine, sir.
Race 3
Jim
laps
looks
against-
fine.
You're
I feel like Captain Jack's John Silver just is a very complicated model to do, like face wise.
he has too many folds.
So we had to do 3 laps. And it's one of those things where the 3 laps get more complicated.
definitely give you plenty of opportunities to get the collectibles.
Yeah.
It's as difficult as I thought, but also more difficult than I wanted it to be. Pretty much my life. How are you two?
I'm doing good. I am doing stuff I haven't done in a decade. About a decade, if not more. Now the complication for that one is that it's moving now. I finally got those ones.
Okay. Come on. There you go. Pick the right thing.
Last green orb was past the first checkpoint, so you're not getting it.
No, well, I can do this as much as I want.
I mean, in this run,
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I don't have to race. I can
No,
just.
never mind. It's right there. Okay, there.
Is it literally just the balloons? Yeah, it's just the balloons.
Collect 100 doubloons.
How many do I have?
Or else.
Race, you have 99.
That was the one. God fucking damn it. I hate.
Big jump, but not the biggest, because when you did the full jump, you overshot it. But relatively big jump after the bit where the actual minecart tracks are.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Okay, that was too short. The issue with having one that's particularly like one of those, it's just like, hey, I gotta make the whole fucking lap again. Thanks, game. Oh, this was my first platformer where you actually had platforming, I think, that I owned. Because, like, my first 3D platform that I owned was, Bomberman 64.
A couple of places you had to do some jumping.
Yeah, but it's not like a traditional. You have a jump button. I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. All right. Jim. Sacrifice. Oh, right. Right. This look.
On his
Well, let me out. Now, return to map. Hello. Now we made it. Oh, we can technically skip the hydro dam if we wanted to.
Yay, the power of 100%ing as you go, causing everything to unlock.
Oh, Hydra, damn it.
Jim, I've activated another portal. There must be more of them than I originally thought. As before, Jim, there are several tasks linked to this portal. These unusual energy rings are connected to the portal. Ooh, there's some more treasure.
Be sure and get it all, lad, if you're up to it.
More treasure.
If you can make your way up there, smash that sack of rocks and the beacon she'll be all yours. And you'll have to get that reservoir lowered too. So give those valves a whack. And then
Whoa, hit the red flashy
things.
things.
So keep your speed up and your eyes open.
It's another one of these. Controller? Oh, well, controller died.
Oh.
Controller down. Oh.
Alright, time to get the charger. Where the fuck did I put the charger? Where the fuck my staff put the charger? Actually, better question. No, at this point it'd be me. Over a week since you've touched it since they've last been in Shadow, so. Don't do this on stream, controller. You were the chosen one. You're supposed to stay charged, not leave me in uncharged. Dumb, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Who are you guys? Who are we? What time is it? It's stream time. It's Taco Tuesday time. Delicious tacos on Tuesday. Shut up. No tacos until you finish your chore. Yeah, chore s'more. Okay, this is the cord to my 3.5. I think I accidentally hit the thing, so let's try not to hit any power buttons or anything. And find that cord. There's only like 100 chords, Shadow. You're gonna find it eventually. Eventually, it could be centuries in my case. Do you know how often I get distracted by ooh shiny?
As often as Air shows up.
Hi, Air.
Hey.
Hey, Air. Have you ever watched Treasure Planet?
Within the past year, actually. For the first time.
Nice.
My follow-up question was going to be, you know, had you watched it recently or, you know, when you were younger?
Yeah. No, it was Red Pear's Disney night.
I figured that's what it was.
Yeah.
Wait, you got a Disney night?
A friend of mine.
It's more than one night.
Yeah, it's a recurring thing.
It's a let's watch every single Disney movie ever made.
Yeah. We've moved on from Disney night to
And rank
Pixar
them?
night at this point. Yeah. And the Pixar movies are going on the same board as the Disney movies.
I mean, they're basically owned by the same company now, so.
Yeah.
I watched it as a kid, although I played the game first.
Yeah, the night that we saw Treasure Planet, and I don't remember the order of these, but it was Treasure Planet, Atlantis, Lilo and Stitch, and Emperor's New Groove. And that was the best night of the entire marathon.
That's a fucking feat. What?
That's fact. That's you literally just watched all the
Right?
best Disney movies recently.
Like, that was... They had a really good run for 4 movies there.
I feel like
You want to know the favorite thing I learned about Emperor's New Groove? Apparently they never had a final draft. Like a month, apparently, like a month after the movie's been in theaters, the like archive department at Disney went to the actual group that made it. It was like, all right, we're here. All right, we're gonna want your drafts to put into the archive. And so like, what drafts? So the only draft, supposedly, of Emperor's New Groove was put together a month after the movie had already been released.
I actually remember seeing.
That is interesting. I mean, I knew that it had a very strange production pipeline. Like, I don't know any details, but I know that
They-
like,
they-
it was
they-
supposed
they-
to be like a completely different movie.
They basically Iron Man won it before they Iron Man won.
Yeah, like I know it was originally going to be, what was it, Kingdom of the Sun, and like a
Emperor's New. It was basically going to be a
way
retelling
more
of
serious
the.
movie.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a retelling of the Emperor's New Clothes. Thing. Storyline. For those who don't know, the Emperor's New Clothes is basically a emperor.
The Emperor gets a new set of clothes and looks really rad in them, and then nothing bad happens at all.
The Emperor gets a magic
There are
cloak.
no lessons learned from this story.
Just like mother.
Oh god, I hate rings! I hate rings!
Oh shit, be Superman now.
Nah,
64.
we're Jak and Daxtering.
Yeah, but if anytime a video game involves going through rings, I immediately think of Superman 64.
You
Yeah,
obviously
it's,
didn't
you
play
know,
on easy
it's-
because
It's the
most
seminal, going through rings game.
I mean,
Fun fact: the speedrun just goes on easy and then hard, then.
speedrun goes through on easy because it skips most of the rings and then turns the
And
difficulty up
it
at
like
the
literally
end.
skips like half the game,
yep, yeah.
if not more.
What happens
You know,
is
It's one of those games. It's one of the games that's like, oh, you played on easy. No, you don't get to beat it. Except it doesn't
change
properly check, so you just turn it onto hard after it tells you that, and it lets you reload the save at the progress you'd already made.
because
That's
what it
hilarious.
checks is, did you beat mission 6, and are you playing on hard?
Yeah.
And the game, if you do those two things, the game will let you proceed.
No, the
Nothing in
the thing is that
looks that you beat the stage 6 on medium or hard. It just looks that you beat stage 6.
That's hilarious.
Well, and the other thing that's interesting about like the difficulty is certain stages just aren't available unless you're playing on a certain difficulty.
Yeah, like,
Like,
it's
it
be on
unlocks, like,
easy.
stages
Skip.
like 10 and 11 on normal, and then like 13 and 14 or whatever on hard.
But also on the way
Like, they just
there, it
won't unlock.
skips levels if you're on easy. Mostly the rings.
I should probably do a
The
playthrough of
64 is a
Superman.
really,
Also,
really
my
interesting
favorite,
game.
my other favorite tidbit about speedrunning that game is 20% mode.
What? What's 20% mode?
How
Screen
much
size,
of the screen
okay.
the
Screen
game
size.
takes up.
You can adjust. You can adjust
Oh.
how much of the screen the game fills up,
Oh,
and that goes from 100, down by 20, and the
Doesn't
the
that
lowest
also-
is.
bring up the frame
And
rate.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does make the game run faster, so it is the optimal way to play for speed. Is at 20%.
That's hilarious.
You know what the best part is though? The HUD isn't affected by that.
It's just the actual render of the gameplay.
Yep.
In other words, the one thing that it could conceivably be useful for other than performance, it doesn't do. Because it could
Yeah,
have
no.
been useful for, like, if you've got some really bad overscan on your TV, you could bring everything in tighter, except the HUD goes away.
Even then, you'd really only need like the 80% mode.
Right.
Because if you've got like
I
more
didn't
than
claim that
more
the
than
entire
20%
thing made
overscan,
sense, it
on
just
your
made
TV, but-
Yeah, it would have made
Some sense.
slightly more sense if the HUD scaled.
Most people who actually do run the game tend to compromise at 60 for faster enough,
able
but
to
you can
see-
still actually see what the fuck's going on.
Shadow doesn't like.
I mean, I suppose if you're willing to run the game without a HUD, you could
No,
Yeah, just
Do
crawl.
like an external scaler to multiply it by 5 to get 20% to the full screen. It would just look like shit. Because, see, 20% of 320 by 240 would be 64 by 48 pixels.
Playable.
Yeah.
it's not playable to error standards, to its lofty standards. I will never stop teasing
hey,
you about
the
that.
most important thing is the frame rate.
God,
If it can keep the 60.
I played games with 5 frames a second.
Now, I can very much feel when things are under 60, but I'm also able to handle it. I don't enjoy it, but I can still use it.
See, what I can deal with a lower frame rate if it's stable enough, but when the frame rate like changes too much, it drives me insane. Like, I was genuinely pissed that Echoes of Wisdom tried to run at 60 when they absolutely should have made it a locked 30.
Well, at least now you can play it on your Switch too, and actually
I was
have.
gonna say, but the Switch 2 exists now.
The Switch 2
Was
exists.
that, please?
You
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but yeah, the Switch 2 exists now.
But yeah, I mean, it absolutely should have been 30 on Switch 1, 60 on Switch 2.
I mean, fair.
Like, I probably would have played it at release if it ran at 30 FPS instead of trying and failing to run at 60.
I just think you're a bit.
Once you do go when you do go back to play in better now frame rate, just wait till you find my favorite combination of spawn blowy orb, pick up blowy orb, fly.
Oh, okay.
I have no clue. I cannot recall what the enemy's actual name is, but I mostly remember it from Link's Awakening. But just like the orb that pushes you away. That's in that game, and because this game is 3D, you can be slightly above it, so it pushes you up. And when you grab something, it moves with you.
Echoes of
So it's
Wisdom.
pushing you up.
I need to play Echoes of Wisdom again just to see if my opinions of it have changed. I don't like the enemy of the state part. Yay, I have this, so I just need to get the last 2 green energies, and then I can die freely. So, Ari, you weren't here, but like the issue with this Jak and Daxter clone is if you die, if you don't have all 10 green energies, you lose them and you have to pick them up
It's just
again.
that collectible.
Yeah. Still fucking sucks.
You know, one of the collectibles is a get all in one go.
And then there's the rings where you have to get it all in one go at a time limit. Which I hate worse! Shadow Zero hates rings! The one ring, fuck it. Throw it into the fucking pit. I'll do it on
Not any of the other power rings. Yes, I know that's not the correct name, but
Rings of power. Oh, like rings of power. The Elven Rings of Power. Like, I think they're full, they're full.
Designation.
Yeah. Even though technically they're made by the Elven Smith thing, but except for ironically the one ring that was strictly
Them all.
yeah, that one was strictly Sauron. I've been listening to the book. Ah! Fuck! I hate the ring challenge. So, Error, you're gonna be happy
Yeah?
with me.
What's up?
I've been playing Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, nice.
No, please, no, the ring,
Ooh.
the ring. I curse.
How far are you at this point then?
I have gone to. I met Yuffie.
Okay.
I also beat Riku by saving quitting. I will.
A bunch.
Saves coming.
I have no shame in save scum. I mean, I shouldn't have to have shame. I want to throw Riku into a fucking into the ocean and watch him drown. I also beat Leon.
Nice.
That took 3 save scums. Less than Riku. But I also had it the third time. I'm like, you know what? Buy a defensive thing. Buy a defensive ring.
I think somehow on my first playthrough I managed to beat Leon on the first try, but Riku kicked my ass like a bazillion times before that. So I have no idea how I got as lucky as I did on that fight.
Yeah, that is
Because
luck.
I'm absolutely not counting it as skill at that point.
No! I was right there! Fuck you! Fuck you.
Hey, look at it this way.
Lex wins.
Yeah, you wanna know something that this game has over Jak 1's rings? It tells you how many fucking rings there are.
It also tells you how long they until they go away. Technically.
There's like
Also, I
a sound
kinda
effect for the
hate the-
Jak ones, but
There's a visual one for.
yeah, this one is visual.
Anyone else kind of fucking hate the numbers? Just randomly, some of them being like 1.5 times as tall as the others?
You
Yeah.
like the ones.
Yeah.
And you can at
Like,
least the
just-
numbers are all
Yeah, like
distinct
1,
enough that you
4
can tell them apart at a glance.
I think 1, 4, and 7 are just, and 6 are just randomly
it's-
taller than the rest.
It's ones that have a long vertical line on them.
4, 1, 7, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with the way they're stylizing it, wouldn't like 2 and 3 also have? Well, at least 3 has. Well, I guess it has a long line that has a line at the end of it. Okay. I successfully argued against myself.
Your brain, you object. You just pulled a, This argument has no like when you try to argue something and like, what does this have to do with it? Okay, I got those 2 ones. I just need to get the 2 over here, which I know I missed. Do I missed? So, like, I already know, like, some of the thing, some of the story beforehand, mainly because of the fact that I had, like, but Sora's, I'm just gonna guess Sora is not the actual chosen one to wield the Keyblade, I'm gonna guess.
What would make you think that?
The fact that it's, like, from the small thing, it's really looking like Riku was thing, and then the fact that I remember someone saying that to me before, but like it's kind of obvious, like that they're trying to make it's obvious in the way that they're trying to make it seem like like he's like Riku's supposed to be the is not supposed to be the Keyblade wielder, but it's like they're doing something.
Well, no, he actually. So the way it kind of works is that you have to play Birth by Sleep to understand this, because both Riku and Sora's have had their hearts touched by one of the main characters from that game.
Right.
It's
So,
also,
like,
as with all things,
And then you need to live in
little more
Japan with a flip
complicated
phone.
Oh, no, he's right. A lot of Seven and Kingdom Hearts both had that problem.
Armored Core had 3 games on a flip phone. I don't know if they're lore relevant, but like, why, if I understand that Japan got into the gaming side of... Okay, good news. It's not just 4 things. I have a feeling they took away, like in development they had an unfinished Montresor level, because like this is supposed to be an on-foot game. I like the on-foot section. I want to play platform.
My boy, soon we'll be off to the spaceport.
Up. I think I've already been.
You know, I was just watching the like actual movie FMV stuff playing, and it just hit me like, you would think that more cheap budget movie tie-in games from the 2000s would have
just
done
play parts of the movie.
that. Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 3 did that.
Well, I guess to be fair, most of my experience for that console generation is the GameCube with its tiny discs, so I might have a biased perspective on that.
Excuse me, they're mini discs.
So how do you think the captain was modeled?
He looks fine.
Like for a PS2.
A little pointier of a nose than I expect, but otherwise still pretty decent.
Yeah, honestly, the only thing that I can really give them shit for what's on screen is, like, you couldn't have done anything else with the floor texture. There are so few pixels to work with on that.
I mean, look, this is
next time Long John Silver is visible as a model, show Error his face.
I will.
Because that one is bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, here he is. Let me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think that that's an easy face to translate to 3D, but the end result is
Definitely not.
not the easiest thing to look at. That's one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna be real, I don't know what the hell you could have done to fix that, but it didn't turn out
You'll ever need to
well.
get up to a place you can't jump to. Morphe.
By the way, we have.
You made an attempt.
These pads
Yeah.
give you
Full stop.
There
I
was
mean,
an attempt.
I mean, it's recognizable as him, but like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it certainly could have been worse.
I don't know if it's this level or one of the later levels on Mount Treasure Spaceport, but it's one of these levels that has the stealth section that scared the shit out of Shadow, because like you know the guard robots that arrested Jim. Ah!
Why are there so many non-stealth games that think a poorly implemented stealth mechanic is going to make for fun gameplay?
Because
Like, if you're not gonna add the depth to it that a full-on stealth game has, you probably shouldn't have a stealth section in your game. Like, I just feel like most of them just aren't very good.
I feel like stealth sections of like the like the sleepy snuffs. So, one of the morph abilities that it is the it is the ability to have Captain Long John Silver's arms, and they are the best ability because they add strength. And
Honestly, this font only gets more cursed.
By adding
Like
letters.
looking at it on a timer.
Yeah,
Oh, the timer, yeah.
yeah.
Also, I love that I love the mission you just did was, oh no, these people are having trouble staying conscious. Go punch them.
it's it's 70 it's 70s or 60s or 1600s 1700s England, but space. Of course they're going to be woken up by punch. There are so many ways you're getting. Have you not heard a drunken sailor? Do you know how many ways they wake you up?
As many as people singing could actually think of during the actual time that they're singing it, because that's how most sea shanties are actually supposed to work. There aren't set lyrics.
No!
Magnetic ledges, but in like the wrong direction.
Yeah! By the way, the soundtrack for this game is kind of banger! So that robot I just punched with this would normally be 3. Ow. Would be 3 punches with the would normally be 3 punches without the cyborg enhancement.
Big strong.
Also, to climb the crates, we need another morph enhancement. The lever pulling arm. Because Jimbo is too weak to fucking... He can punch a robot, but he can punch a robot. He can punch a robot in 3 hits. Mind you, he's still probably stronger than I am, but like he can't... Ow. But he needs a lever pulling hand to pull these levers. So, collecting the 10 things is gonna be a lot more harder on this level. Mainly because Shadow's not a very patient person when it comes to platforming. And I remember, like, this is the part where the game started giving young Shadow a pain in the ass. I remember this section very well. Well, more well than I thought it would. And now we climb the crates. Which now makes it an easier path for us to get across.
Okay, now it's not broken. Thank
So-
you fucking Lord.
Shadow never ever beat this game. And I mean, Shadow never had the completionist bug when he was younger.
Yeah, back when I was a kid, I was just like thrilled with myself if I managed to get to the end of the game, let alone 100%.
I was thinking myself to get beat a level. Like, and I had a tendency to stick with games where I knew I could beat it. I feel like there would be one more way for making that movie night even better, is if you had Aladdin and the Lion King on that movie night. Like, what about Little Mermaid? What about Little Mermaid?
Well, we were doing them specifically in order.
In release order, I know. Did you do the sequels, the Disney sequels?
Not yet. Basically, if it got a theatrical release, I think we did all those. So like I know we did Rescuers 2 off the top of my head and was really surprised by how good that was.
Well, it was back when they cared about doing sequels and not just not just wanted to make sequels.
But like we didn't do like the Lion King sequels.
Well, the Lion King sequels are good. Like,
yeah.
I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill.
The plan is, at some point, we're going to do direct-to-DVD sequels, or at least direct-to-home movie sequels, and live-action remakes, because they're both in the spirit of going back to something successful and trying to get some more money out of it.
Because that's all we care about is making more money out of it, laddie.
Are you gonna do are you gonna do the Aladdin the series, the entire series, if you can get to it, if you can find it?
Probably it.
With that in mind, with that in mind, Emperor's New School.
Is that the TV show, or was there another movie that I don't?
That was a TV show.
The show.
Okay.
The second movie is Kronk's New Groove.
Hmm.
Which
I remember there being a show and a movie, but okay, yeah.
the like, here's the thing, that movie.
I don't think we're gonna get any of the shows.
Well, I do suggest watching Emperor's New School. It's a good thing. The first episode is literally just the pilot is really just a retelling of the first movie, kind of, except school. And then like you have like you have however many episodes of Yzma getting absolutely destroyed by the wrong lever. And it's not even the same gag every time, so it's just great. It's just like you know it's coming, but you don't know what the gag is gonna be.
Yeah, what they're gonna do with it.
It's one. It was the right lever.
Maybe it's been a while, and I don't know if I've watched the whole series. Here's the thing, like, I think, like, near the end of the series, Yzma basically gives up, or something. Or I forget, like, Kronk is, like, I remember Kronk being, like, somewhere, like, being his usual, I'm somewhere in between a good guy and a bad guy, but he's mostly, like, basically one of the main trio, because Patrick Warburton. And if you can
also checking on Canadian Disney Plus, so who knows if it's actually everything, but 52 episodes in a half-hour time slot, so 24 minutes each.
I don't know if they're double episodes or not, like.
Looking at the titles of the episodes, the 24-minute episodes are two shorter plot lines. It is two.
It is basically Looney Tunesing it up, basically.
Yeah, it 2 half episodes per actual episode in a normal half-hour time slot.
Or some cases, one long plot.
Yeah, there might be. Let me quickly. Oh yeah, the Christmas one is a single one. There's a couple others. The finale.
Thing is, I don't remember if he actually picks like here's the thing, the whole series is like, hey, the Emperor has to go through school to be Emperor now. Because he didn't get his... He's also a teenager, so, like... I mean, I think he was a teenager in the movie as well.
Yeah, basically it was like we know you were already the Emperor, but we're going through some we're going through some management changes, and you can still be the Emperor if you can prove yourself.
If you can prove you're educated. Man, I wish some politicians could fucking... And fun fact, not Emperor's New Groove, but the Aladdin show and the Hercules show are technically connected. Like they're in the same time in history.
I mean, if you count the not quite bloopers, shorts, funny bits, so is Aladdin and Stitch.
That's more just the fact that that was during the time when Disney had everyone are actually just actors.
Yeah.
I both hate the fact that they went back to that, but I love that they went back to that. But I hate the fact that they went back to that in the worst possible way. That Chip and Dale movie.
I enjoyed that movie. It definitely got some problems, but it's a fun watch.
I know it's a fun watch, and like, if I gave it a shot, I would probably like it. But motherfucker,
What's not to love about Ugly Sonic?
What?
Do you not know about that?
I
so
think I do.
The Chip and Dale, the recent-ish Chip and Dale semi-live action movie has pre-internet complained and they changed its Sonic movie Sonic as its own character, named Ugly Sonic.
That's a choice. Huh.
Actually, I think that should have been on your movie watch list because I think that's technically a Disney movie.
Well, there's like a
A
bazillion
lot to
live
go
action
through.
Disney movies. So we're sort of doing, we're planning like a highlights / lowlights reel of them. We basically just sort of went through all of the live action movies and we're like, if something sounds insane enough, we're watching it. If it's culturally significant enough, we're watching it. Or if it's bad enough, we're watching it.
No!
Also-
I had 9.
Because there's I think there's like over 100 live action Disney movies.
Not surprised.
Including one called Gnome Mobile, which I don't know anything about other than that it's called Gnome Mobile, and we all kind of decided we had to know what the fuck that was about, but we haven't gotten there yet. That's probably gonna be in like a year.
Also, pretty mild spoilers because I'm not going into specifics, but Ugly Sonic is plot important.
Interesting.
Also, not necessarily plot important, but it is plot important. Bridget turns out to marry the Fly from that TV series from the Chip and Dale Rescue. And I really did not like that. Like,
Fair.
they had to have fly babies. Like,
Yeah, I think the whole thing with Donkey and Dragon and Shrek, but it's Mouse and Fly
Oh, fun.
from Rescue Rangers.
fun's a word else you could say.
Yeah, their kids are not as memorable, I'll say, as the Dronkies.
Oh, the Dronkies are adorable.
Yes,
Is Donkey an official term or something that you came up with?
yes,
Because that's kind
that
of
is the
amazing and
official.
cursed.
That is the official term.
Okay. That's pretty great.
Like, I wasn't really sure if that was the official term, but
No, it is. Speaking of, who's excited for new Shrek?
honestly a bit. But like, I had to watch the first 4 movies, and plus both Puss in. I never actually fully watched either the Puss in Boots movies. Like, I hear the
Pretty good.
I've seen like all the clips of the second one. I've basically watched it without watching it.
Yeah, I've heard that the second Puss in Boots movie is like really friggin' good.
Yeah.
It's like the second coming of DreamWorks.
Muffles continuity thoughts. If you compare it, if you want to say it's the same Puss as in Shrek, which they imply with some things, and then the 3 bears are two different 3 bears in Shrek and in the Puss in Boots movie, yet it's supposed to be the same Puss. So there's some bits of confused, but if you turn your brain off of the weird continuity stuff, which it's a Disney movie, it's a fun happy time Disney movie.
DreamWorks.
You shouldn't be caring
DreamWorks,
about
right?
that. It's close enough.
Yeah.
It's the Disney in the like style
Yeah.
sense.
Okay.
Look. I believe like there are multiple versions of each fairy tale. Like fairy tales evolve. Like.
Also, the second one does my favorite. That does my favorite joke from Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. And that's a person who isn't destined to actually use it, just takes the stone with them to use the sword and stone.
The Excalibur. Or no.
It's not all, depending on the continuity, the sword and the stone is not Excalibur.
Yeah, but
Sometimes
like,
it is. It's not often enough that I try to make the distinction.
like it literally, I'm pretty sure the legend changes. Like, it's not a bad thing that changes. In fact, it's
You know what? One of the in Arya, it is Excalibur. But yeah, one of the items you get for doing the optional boss rush in Aria of Sorrow is Excalibur. You are the reincarnation of Dracula. You are not allowed to wield Excalibur. So, it is a hammer with the stone still stuck on the end.
That's pretty great.
I don't know. I feel like our man Soma should be able to allow to wield Excalibur.
He can't. He can't.
I know.
It's physically impossible to who his soul is.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, Air, it's exactly as funny as it looks. There you go. Exactly as funny as it sounds.
That's great.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go
Could
get
be
me
worse. It could be Richard from the new Fate series. He named everything he had Excalibur. Everything. His sword, Excalibur. His knife, Excalibur. You can go, Shadow. His knife, Excalibur. some random twig he picked up while walking through the forest. Excalibur.
Is it
Of course.
So you're telling me this is
a dick joke?
Arthur from Fire Force?
Is this a
Can-
dick? Is this a dick joke? And like he named his dick Excalibur.
Nah.
No, that I know of. No.
That you know.
Richard in Fate, Stay Fake. I think for
Yeah,
forget
that's
titles.
the
I don't watch Fate.
Correct one, I believe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is he is a King Arthur weeaboo. His noble phantasm is he can make anything Excalibur, as in the giant fuck off laser from that Artoria could use in the original series. He just does that baseline as his attack.
God, fucking damn it!
And so he literally, it's not as powerful as Artorias though, but he can do it with fucking anything. He did it with a twig. Literally, this is not a joke. There is literally
Twig Excalibur. God, fucking damn.
yeah.
Alright.
No, I'm go. We need to. Richard uses Excalibur.
Yeah. Briefly back to the Castlevania. The other thing you can get from doing the boss rush is a railgun.
Oh, of course. That's exactly what I think of when I think of Castlevania.
I mean, one of the standard weapons you can actually get in the course of playing the game for Arya is a pistol. It sucks. The railgun is really good, though.
I'm back.
Hey.
So the problem with his Excalibur is that even if he was literally holding Caliban in his hand, he couldn't use it because he's just firing off a big fuck you laser for free. Also, there's a plot relevance on why his master, who does not understand anything about magic, is capable of giving enough mana to fucking fire off 12 of those fucking lasers in under a minute and still keep on giving him mana. Apparently, he just spams the fucking thing. Fate is such a dumb series in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
I do not know a whole lot about it, but it does seem pretty wild from the tiny little snippets I managed to pick up.
Here's what you need to know about Fate.
No.
King
Here's what you need to
Arthur's
know
a
about
woman.
Fate. Say that. And was magic the penis to do the deed once?
Of course.
Yes, Fate was originally, for those that don't know, an Arrowgate series.
Yeah, that is one of the things that I actually knew about it.
There's a patch on every English version.
No. The magic penis isn't even part of that. That is just actual background lore unrelated to that part.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's literally the oh god, how are we gonna explain Arthur lore if Arthur's actually a woman? I know, the one time that it's actually needed, Merlin just gave her a penis.
Because part of the thing with her is that people viewed her as a man, and so they had to make it so she could actually have a kid. It's basically put, fate says trans rights.
Yeah.
Well, she went
Ed?
back. She went back to being
know,
a woman.
Yeah, well, yeah, after, but you know.
I mean, yes.
Step one
but
of what you need to know about Fate is King Arthur's a woman, and step two is multiple people's powers comes down to infinite sword.
yes.
So
So they have to chant first.
I know that
there
I've
are
heard
multiple
that
sabers.
Blade
There,
Work,
there,
I'm assuming that that's related.
there are multiple
Unlimited
sabers.
Blade Works
that-
is a noble
that is-
phantasm. That's their.
Yeah, that is
basically
one
their
of the
special weapon.
person's infinite swords. Or
Okay.
that is
Yeah.
I got the person. I got
It's
it.
MES. EMEA, yeah, Archer.
Where's the button?
Also, Archer is one of the other characters, but from the future, because for some reason
Yeah.
they can't take
You know,
a character.
Archer has just straight up summon swords. Unlimited Blade Works is the pull everyone nearby into a pocket dimension made of infinite
Reality.
swords.
Yes, reality marble. Yes. Well, that's the name of the reality marble from which he pulls his swords. So going into the sword realm lets him use the infinite swords better.
I'm also
and quicker.
talking about just his normal two swords that he can recreate,
Mhm.
not the
And then
fancy
there's-
ones.
And then there's
Other
Gilgamesh, who uses the gates of Babylon, and
Lots of characters have their actual names. A couple of them are technically only have their servant name, their class.
Well, no,
Or
they
these are-
are referred to by their class. So, when with the exception of Fate Stay Fake, where there's a fake war and a real war happening at the same time. So instead of 7, there's 13. There's only one saber. Any character will be called to by their class. So Archer will be called Archer. But a noble phantasm can be called as multiple different classes. So Gilgamesh can be any class of the base set.
He's
He
a
can be a
special fancy
saber.
boy.
You know, that's because he's the original hero.
You know, I was
So-
saying, like, in universe they go by the class names for secrecy purposes, but like I'm saying, like, as fan discussion out of universe, most of them actually use their real names,
Yeah.
except for Fate Stay Archer.
Yeah, he because it has to differentiate him from the character he's named after.
Yeah,
Because they are in the same, they're literally in, most of the time, the same place.
yeah.
Because again, he's from the future.
Yeah, most of the time when someone talking about Fate says Archer, they mean black and red broody boy.
But it again, it depends on the context. Like, that's why, that's part of the reason that Fake has 2 different sets. Because then they call everyone true Archer, fake Archer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hilariously, Gilgamesh is the fake Archer. And Alcides, also
Okay.
known as Heracles, is the real one.
All right. Further explanation or confirmation, whatever the. If someone is talking about Fate and they say Archer without any other context, they mean
They
this
mean
one.
Rude Boy. Also, there's multiple phantasms where they are just sex-based. Like, there's literally one of the characters is a woman, and her noble phantasm, I can't even say the whole of it. Like, she has a realm of infinite pleasure. And you stop being human when you enter it. It's a long story, but yes, it's exactly as bad as it sounds. Which is why I can't talk about it.
You know,
All right.
some of the and strictly speaking, the noble phantasms are just strong super move. There's some limits to what can and can't be called one, but there's not really any rules. It's just
It's real cool.
yeah. The rules is this would be a super move in a fighting game.
Literally, because there's also fighting games. Like, but each person has a noble, can have one noble phantasm. Unless they don't, they have more than one. Because of course there's someone who cheats, and Alcides is, since he's Heracles but human, he has the 12 labors. That's his noble phantasm, basically. So he has 12 noble phantasms, which breaks the rules, but it doesn't because it's his
Lore
12
accurate.
labors.
It's lore accurate.
It's what? Yes, exactly. So,
And then Archer, who there is a lore reason why he's summoned as an archer despite using swords 99% of the time.
Gilgamesh or Archer?
Actual Archer.
Oh, actual
Yeah,
Archer.
Archer.
Yeah.
Despite using swords 99% of the time, there is a lore reason as to why he is an archer class. He cheats by the whole fact of being able to summon swords. Just summon some other hero's sword that is their noble phantasm.
Yes, it's bonded to his Saint Cliff, if I remember the terminology correctly. But yeah, he gets that from Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh's special ability, Gate of Babylon, contains every weapon that will ever be special in the entire history of the world forever. He literally has an aircraft. He has a plane, and he pulls the plane out, and they fly on the plane, and it's just a plane.
No. Gilgamesh's one is like a fancy UFO-looking thing. The just a plane is when which member of the round table? I can't remember.
No. That Gilgamesh has that too.
Does he have the okay? Well,
Gilgamesh has every noble phantasm that ever existed. He has it in the Gate of Babylon. That is the rule of Gate of Babylon. If anyone can use a noble phantasm and they're human, he has it.
Okay, well, so what happens in Fate Zero is Gilgamesh summons his UFO-looking plane from the gate, and then I want to say, if I remember correctly, Lancelot, who is currently corrupted to be a berserker, sees like, ooh, fighter jets flying nearby. I'm gonna grab that, and they have an entire dogfight.
A solar surfer, eh, Hawkins? I used to have one of these when I was a youth. Are you any good?
That was Gilgamesh's face.
Just about the best on Montressor.
Excellent small craft. I haven't ridden one for years.
Gilgamesh
Now,
talking
among many
to
other
person.
things, you'll have to help launch these boats. You'll have
Fighting
to
Shiru.
grind like a Montressorian steel worker to succeed here.
I need to be really
No
quick.
more grinding.
Remember, you can earn points by doing maneuvers on your surfer while airborne. Complete as many in the air as you can.
We're going to Gate of
activate
Babylon
another
just in
beacon.
case. Yeah, by the way, in the current series, he's not allowed to use his actual noble phantasm, which is Ea, because if he does, Alcides will just fucking steal it, because that's his special ability. Contents, various weapons, list of treasures. There we go. Khalid Ball. He has a prototype of Khalid Ball.
No! I jumped too good!
Where's the album cover?
Being slow.
They fly now? No, jump good.
No. Yeah, shit ton of money. Yeah, Grail, Hades captive invisibility. Halberd comparable to Heavens. I'm guessing that's Chinese. Yeah, that's not Chinese. The Harpe, Herb of Immortality.
Nice alcohol you bring us to the party.
Isn't every it, because of the weird way canon works in Fate, isn't like all like fan works canon or some shit, or like some kind of like
It's all alternate universe.
Yeah, you can make the argument that is the case because of the precedent set, but technically not.
He has a fucking hot springs in his gate at Babylon. Oh my god.
I remember seeing this image of Saber, and I assume the guy from the first Fate series, Fate Stay Night, whatever the fuck his name
Orange
is.
hair.
It was in doujinshi form. It was in manga form, so I can't fucking tell. But it's like them having a kid. Them having a kid, and like she says, like, yeah, he like the main character, thing. I'm like, is that an actual thing, or is that a fan thing? Because if that's a thing, I just want to.
It's from Indian mythology, Vimanya.
No.
The throne of the heaven-soaring king. But because he had Vimanya, and it was passed down to the Indian people, the Indian gods have it, as does he. He has the bow of Heracles, the 9 lives. It's like he already has everything in there, and it's passed down from him to other people.
Fuck! I hate rings.
I'm still not 100%. I'm still coughing up a fucking lung.
Get this man a Lessange. Error, you there, buddy?
Yeah.
We're talking too much about a series neither of us knows anything about. He probably
yeah, pretty much. I'm just like, yep, I don't know what's going on over there, but alright.
Fate is batshit insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. I forget who it is, so I'm currently scrolling down the list of all servants. But I need to show you a picture and then have you guess who it's supposed to be. I can remember.
I know a bit through cultural osmosis, which is more than I could say than I can say.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mirai knows more about Fate than I do, but like, I'm talking about through cultural osmosis, motherfucker.
That easy again. Pokemon Presents in just a couple of days, and they're putting out some whatchamacallits. Short films. Excuse me.
I know like not everyone lets like for the Fire Red Leaf Green, but I'm like, you know what? I know people are like smiffed against the price. I'm like, it's a bit much, but it's like the issue is that my issue is the fact that someone, either the Pokemon Company or someone on Game Freak, no, I'm pretty sure it's just Game Freak, are really like, we don't want any enhancements to our game. Like, anything that will make the...
Who's excited to use a Golbat and then have it try to evolve after every level up, even though it can't, and have to sit through the screen every time?
Who says I'm using a Golbat? I tried that one too many times. I refuse again. No! Wait, okay, you know what? Fuck these... Fuck these... If I can skip as many of these... I don't know.
And now Shadow is going to turn around and learn how to speedrun the game on accident.
Alright, error. Who is this?
Skip.
Hold on, let me see as well. Let me see if I can...
I have no idea.
Jesus?
This is Thomas Edison.
What?
What?
He's a caster class.
How does that... Thomas Edison wasn't...
Don't. Stop. That's your problem. You're asking. Look up Leonardo da Vinci. There's 5 of them. They're all the same person. Despite the fact that one of them's a fucking child. No. I mean, just a child. They're just a child. Like, literally, they just turn into a child for when they're summoned that time despite having their memories.
Look, I've seen enough Fate stuff to know that fucking child is... something. I've seen clips.
And with that bit of confusion sown, I must away.
Later.
God damn it.
Talk to you later.
Oh, he's a Paco baby. That's the same guy who would turn around and draw oh my god, I can't think of his fucking name. Sana and Vesper. Vesper's last outfit. That makes so much sense. He has just one. The lion's head is an accident. It was because of the summoning.
That makes it make at least slightly more sense.
And Paco wanted to draw a fucking lion-headed person. That's all it is.
How many fucking summons are there? No, okay. That was about death. Shadow hates this. Let me through. No! 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 God, I wish I had a rewind on this emulator. So, do you guys have any plans for Pokemon Day?
No.
No.
Oh my god. In Fate Grand Order, Thomas Edison makes the Western United States and declares himself the leader.
I didn't come to this game to do tricks!
Apparently, it's just. Ow. Apparently, the best one is the L1 plus R1, and it's just the best points per time.
I don't know how I got that in time. Can I ask the creator of Fate, what the fuck is, like, did you guys expect it to be this big? No.
No. No, they expect to be an era guy.
Here's the thing, he wasn't, like, the Eroge apparently was supposed to be added, was basically added on, because the guy doesn't know how to really do sex scenes. So, like, and it was basically expected that any, like, a lot of Japanese Japanese, not point and click, but, visual novels are, like, it was a expectation of, oh, it should be a hentai, because it's a eroge. Shadow, why didn't you close it? Brain shut off. So, Error. How many games do you play as Riku? Not Riku, play as Sora in the Kingdom Hearts games.
Let me think for a sec. There's one. Do we want... Okay, first question. Are Chain of Memories and Rechain of Memories the same game or not? Do we count the same story but different gameplay as one game or two?
One.
Next question, does it count if it just looks like Sora and acts like Sora but isn't Sora?
Are we specifically talking about the Sora likes?
No, I can't really explain it very well because it's gonna sound insane.
Look, just explain it, please. I need it.
Does a digital version of Sora count as Sora?
A digital version of Sora?
Yeah. Who, like, is functionally indistinguishable from Sora, other than the fact that he's made of data. Because that's just a thing in this game universe.
Which game is it? May I ask?
It is coded/recoded.
Is that the game in between 1 and 2?
No, that's Chain of Memories/Rechain of Memories.
Coded and Recoded is the Game Boy game, then, right? Game Boy Advance.
No, that's a DS game / mobile phone game. Not to be confused with the other mobile phone game that people always make fun of that was originally a PC game, like a browser game. It's weird. Alright, so there's Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories / Rechain of Memories, 2, let me think of calculations. Yeah, so there's 2, 1.5. I'm gonna count Data Sora.
Is it like a copy of Sora's Memories?
Basically,
I'll count that as enough. That'll be close enough for.
I think I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna look up a list of games to make sure I'm not forgetting. 1, Chain of Memories. 2, Coded. Dream Drop. 3. I think technically there's a very brief moment where you're sort of Sora in Melody of Memory, but that one's weird.
I'm not gonna count Melody Memory as a fucking game. I'm not gonna call. I don't know if I'd call Melody Memories a fucking, because it has like how much story does it have?
Do for sure by looking up the cutscenes. Also, it may or may not be in any way plot significant that Melody of Memory is abbreviated as Mom. I know it has nothing to do with mothers, why that's significant.
Would ask, but I don't think I want to know.
It's mobile game shit.
Now I really don't want to know. Why is 2 of the 2? Okay, do you guys know what the most expensive things for the Wonder Swan are?
For what?
For the Wonder Swan, the Japanese competitor to the Game Boy.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. For some reason, every time I hear you say that, my brain never processes the words into anything that I can understand. And then you repeat yourself, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Wonder Swan.
So I'm just a second to figure out what the hell that is. So the most expensive game on American eBay is Nippon Pro Mahjong Renmai Queenin Tetsumon. $454.54 loose.
Wow.
$1,000 complete in box. Why?
What's the deal?
What a deal. Complete in box, listing sold, only 9. There's only one listing on the entirety of this list. I don't know how they come up with these other prices.
They don't. They just want to take
And
your
it
money.
was it's only listed at that because it was $50 and then no one sold any for a year. And then there's $1,000 listing complete box and someone bought it supposedly. Wonder Witch. Not heard of this. Did not hear about this one. It has a USB cord. Looks like a drawing game. Personal software development kit. There was a dev kit for the fucking Wonder Swan? What?
Interesting.
That's amazing. Wonder Swan. I bet you it's nowhere near as good. Yeah, it's a software development kit.
Huh.
Download homebrew software onto the cartridge does not include the C compiler or development library needed to complete new software. Each Wonder Witch cartridge contains a 512 kilobyte flashable RAM BIOS, 384 kilobytes of static RAM for games and stored game data, and 64 kilobyte of dynamic RAM for working game save data. Oh, okay. This is used to develop Dicing Night, which is the reason I know that the Wonder Swan exists.
The reason I know that Wonder Swan exists is for Gundam.
Is Gundam. Yes, of course it's Gundam. The Wonder Swan Gundam 20th anniversary, because it's Bandai. It's the people who make a lot of Gundam?
They make all the Gundam.
Am I right? Game? Yeah, thank you.
They own
my brain,
Gundam.
My brain was fried. They own Gundam and Digimon, yes.
Yeah.
And then there is actually a game above Wonder Witch, and it's Hanafuda Shiyuyo. A Hanafuda game, which is a Japanese card game if you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then it drops down to $130 with Rainbow Islands Putties Party, and then $96 for the Uzumaki game, which yes is Junji Ito. Junji Ito released 2 games on the Wonder Swan. Oh no, the one of the only games I was actually interested in. It's expensive. That sucks.
I just looked at the thing I just looked at the thing that you posted, Gull. That's an R-Wing. That's a fucking R-Wing.
Yes. Except that it's older than the idea of an R-Wing by about 2,500 years.
Yeah. Anyway.
Also, real quick before we go, I found there's a website that just like collects all of the Kingdom Hearts cutscenes. So I was like, all right, let's look up Melody of Memory, find all the ones that aren't literally just recapping old games. 24 minutes and 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm barely counting that as a story then. So fuck you, Melody of Memory.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Fair.
Let's not be harsh. It's not Melody of Memory's fault.
It's
doing its best, Shadow.
It's a
its
rhythm together. It's a rhythm game.
You need to respect that.
I will not respect a rhythm game meant to sell thing, and then they decide to add a fucking cutscene at the end of it because fuck you and your fucking rhythm.
Shadow. No one is gonna make you play a rhythm game. God knows that they couldn't make me play a rhythm game if they paid me. Well, if I ever have to complete it, I'll take the money, but that's a different story entirely.
You don't have to play it, but you have to play it for 3 days.
Straight or... every restriction you put on me reduces the chance of me even bothering.
You have to play for at least 2 hours a day. For those 3 days.
That's not so bad. 2 hours a day for 3 days, that's not bad. That's just a sponsorship deal, though. You're only going to get paid like $2,000-$3,000. That's not enough money. And if I have to do it to a bunch of people so they can laugh at me, probably not happening.
Fair.
God damn it.
I mean, you won't catch me playing it. Anyway, thank you all for
Very
coming.
good rhythm.
Thank you all for coming. Next time, will probably this if I'm feeling it. Like, this is just one of these Let's Plays that I was feeling, and I don't know how much I'll be feeling next time, but if I'm still feeling it this next time, I'll be doing it. If not, something else. And, I might be moving to, to Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green Friday if I feel like it, or if I'm just gonna do it by myself. I don't know. You've already done Kanto. Yes, but everyone says the Kanto game I did doesn't fucking count. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Until next time, fare thee well. Bye bye. See you all later. Alright, Peace.